Hello, hello. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Stephanie. We're in my sewing room. Welcome to my channel and our Friday chat. Let's chat. I've got so much to share. I think I'm just going to jump right in. I want to say, how cute is my dress? How cute is it? I love this. It turned out just the way I thought it would. I have a black one that I wear all the time and wish I had more. And I just feel like this is going to be a staple. It's McCalls 8214 and it has a long and a short. I've done both and I love both. This is a great dress. I've got this pattern dialed in to fit me just the way I like it. Not too much exposure under the arms. It's just great because it starts with the bodice that goes down past your waist down to your hips, and then it starts to flow out. So it just feels really flattering, but super airy on a hot day. This is going to be a great dress. Tempted to make more, but I'd really like to try some other patterns with my 7 pieces. If you haven't seen my 7 pieces of fabric, I'm trying to make 7 dresses. This is dress 1, one down. I'm in the midst of number 2, and I should be able to show that next week. I'm going to be full on ready for summer with my summer dresses, specifically for church. Now, let me just show you me wearing this. Here it is. What do you think? I just love the way this hangs. It's floaty, but not floating up. It's still keeping it straight. So comfy. So comfy. And if I put on a little bit dressier sandal, it'd be a little more dressy, but I could wear it with a flip-flop and go to the store. And how I'm going to make this a church dress, hold on. I didn't make this jacket. I got this store-bought, but this would be easy to make. It's just a light little waterfall front jacket, but it sort of just elevates it, and it's short sleeve, so it's nice for summer, but hold that thought. I knew I would like it with my denim jacket. I knew I would like it. Just, I like my denim jacket with anything. I have a lighter denim jacket, lighter weight, and I can't find it. Do you ever lose something that's your favorite and you wear all the time? I'm just super bummed about that, but this is how I would wear it to church, the little jacket. And then when you come outside and you're going to go shopping and it's super hot, you just take the jacket off. So what did you think? You know, a little jacket changes everything, right? So it's going to be a great church dress with a little jacket on. And they always keep it cold in our church anyway. So what else do you say? Why did I say I had so much? Because I've got that, remember that mystery box that was behind me? Let's open it. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. There's kind of a little story to go with this box. I've been shopping online and it's hard. It's hard and it's expensive, and how do I pay that money and not know what I'm getting? And then, you know, shipping. This company is in Canada and I'm in America. I'm in the United States. So shipping was bad. And I thought, oh, I don't want to pay. Never mind. It was on Etsy, but I had this thought. So here's the story. I follow a bunch of different people on my Instagram, and this one lady who does fashion, where you can buy cute fashion, she showed these sweatpant jeans. She swore they weren't just stretchy denim, they were sweatpant jeans, like sweatpants, like fleece. And so I looked them up, and they were expensive, but she came on again with a knockoff version from Amazon. So I bought them. It was just stretch denim. They're fine, and I'll probably wear them, but that wasn't sweatshirt fabric. It wasn't fleece. It was stretch denim. Who hasn't had stretchy denim all along? That's not the same as actual sweatpants that look like jeans. I had to pause and just explain that I did buy the knockoffs on Amazon, but I did not buy the actual sweatpant jeans that she's talking about in this post, because when I went to their website, they were expensive, but I was willing to buy them. They just didn't have my size. So, darn. So I thought, well, I could make that if I could find some fleece, sweatshirt fleece, that looked like denim. And I found some on Etsy. And I looked at it and I looked at it. I just didn't want to pay the money. It seemed expensive. Let me look it up and I'll tell you what it was. Okay, so per yard, it's a half a yard for $11.82. You do the math. So it's 20 bucks a yard. And then the shipping was like another $25. And I don't know why that just set me over the edge. I just like, suddenly this experiment was going to be expensive. And so I said, never mind. And then I thought, well, I'll find it somewhere else. And I didn't find it. I didn't find this fabric anywhere else. So I bought a swatch. I paid $15.49 for a swatch, you guys. I could have had like a half a yard for that. But I just didn't want to buy a bunch and then have it just be something that it wasn't what I wanted. So here's my swatch. And I've had this for a while, cat hair. And it is what I wanted. It is fleecy on the other side. It's 4-way stretch. This is sweatshirt fleece that looks like denim. Kept looking, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to buy it. I'm just going to buy it. And then I got on there and I found out you can get free shipping if you buy enough. So I bought more. And so, let me tell you what, I don't see a receipt in here, but I will say this. When I got my swatch, they put like a whole bunch of swatches in there. And I loved that little attention to detail. So when I got my order, there's a bunch of swatches in here as well. And I need to look up my receipt so I can tell you how much things cost. I can't remember how much you had to spend to get free shipping, but I exceeded it. My order at this box was $180.80 free shipping. And I'm excited about everything that's in here. Let me see, where is my order? Order summary. Here we go. So just the denim I spent 80 bucks on, but I got 8 half yards. So I got 4 yards. I just wanted to have a lot. I knew I loved it. It could be a little pants and a jacket, pants and a skirt. I don't know. I just wanted extra. I didn't want to skimp on this. So that's in here. Now let's see what else we got. I'm going to save this open so I can tell you. Right on top, swatches. Look how many. So this one is cotton spandex jersey, like a nice little gray and white stripe, suede knit stretch, 100% cotton diamond jacquard, is that how you say that fabric? This one is Minky Dots fleece flower digital print. That's cute. Free swatch, 16 whale corduroy stretch, not very stretchy, not stretchy to me at all. This one is knit techno crepe lycra. That's a pretty color. This one is knit cotton spandex jersey hearts. Love it. See, I could touch it and feel it. I want to touch and feel when I'm shopping. This is a 100% cotton lawn daisy eyelet embroidery fabric. Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. That would go really nice with this dress. Washed single gauze plain fabric. It's very see-through, but that would be a nice like over blouse. Okay, 100% cotton loom line aloha print fabric. And for me, someone who doesn't really know my fabrics inside and out, this is kind of an education too. I'm going to save these. This is neoprene stone washed knit cotton blend combed and mercerized fabric. This one is cotton spandex French terry and it has a matching rib that is cotton spandex French terry. This would be such a cute top. I want to order this. This looks like linen. It is linen ticking stripe primitive style yarn dyed blended fabric. That is gorgeous. That actually goes really good with that. Gorgeous. This is woven linen brocade jacquard. Is that how you say that? I hope we're on. Chiffon georgette fabric. This one is washed and premium 100% boiled wool. And then this last one is a 14-ounce denim classic non-stretch fabric, indigo. So that's the freebie, just to show me what's in the store, and I appreciate that a lot. It was a really wide variety. So now let's get into the box. Okay, it looks like the whole thing is ribboned together, so let's dump it. see my denim right there. And they have their own ribbon. And it looks like they're giving me a gift. If you're shopping online, redeem this 10% gift voucher. I will do that. This is, let me read it. Cotton double gauze vintage floral print. And I got 6 half yards for $28.80. And this is gorgeous. It just looks so perfect for summer. Feels really good. It's got a beautiful print. Look at that, a little flower and kind of a dark blue, but not quite navy. Love this. Love this. Let's see how thin it is. That is perfect. You cannot see through it. Not really. This is going to be a great dress, I think. I'm kind of thinking dresses right now, but I love that. This, I don't know, it just seemed cheerful. What is it? Hold on. Colorful Butterflies in a Field, 100% cotton poplin. $6 each. I got 6. So that's basically my normal 3 yards for $18. Well, that sounds good. Wow. And it's beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. What do you think? What would you make with that? What do you think? I'm open to suggestion. I was just trying some different fabrics to see how they would work and what would I do with them. So I have no idea what I would do with that. I have no plan. Okay, this one, isn't that pretty? Pretty print. Let's see what we got here. This one is Knit Cotton Spandex Jersey Summer Garden Delight. It's $9 per half yard, and I got 6, so that's 3 yards. But you know me and knits, I love them. Ooh, that would go good with this. Look how pretty is that. I love it. I love it. I can put this to good use. Love, love, love. Don't have a plan for this. I mean, my mind goes to dress. It always does. Now here's my reason for shopping GK Fashion Fabrics. It's this. And it is exactly what I was led to believe by the swatch. This is a very stretchy, fleecy, soft on the inside, but it looks like denim. A nice dark denim. This could make some cute pants. I'm undecided on whether I'm going to make them look just like jeans. I do have the itch to stitch jeans, and I love those. But I was never comfortable in them because I don't like tight fabrics, and even with stretchy fabrics it wasn't great. But honestly, I'd be happy with just a pair of kind of loose fitting pants that are kind of jean-like. I'd be happy with that. They don't have to look like jeans to me. I don't care for jeans all that much myself anyways. I just wanted something that I could wear that would seem like jeans. And I have a bunch of this to work with. And you know what? I know where I can get more. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, wouldn't this be a cute top? All of these things would go with these jeans. Maybe that's why jeans are so popular. They just go with everything. Loving it. So, how much did I pay for this? This was $10 per half yard. And I paid $80 for this piece. But, you know, I have zero regrets. I really gave it a lot of thought before I jumped. And I'm kind of thrifty when it comes to fabrics. I don't buy expensive fabrics. This was $3 a yard. So, you know, $20 a yard is quite a lot more. But I'm so happy with this. So thank you, GK. You did good. And so I'm going to wash everything and see how it comes out of the wash, and then we'll get started with it. I have to tell a funny. I had those fat quarters from China, and somebody said in the comments, don't wash it. it'll just turn into a bunch of frayed strings and get all caught together. And you know what? I said it's too late. I already did, and it did. It did. But, you know, I cut it apart, cut off all the little frayed pieces and ironed them. And I actually did a little video of me folding them onto my comic book cards. And they came out great. So here, I'll show you. Hold on. So if you want to see that, maybe I'll post it as a one of those short videos in YouTube. I haven't really figured out. I've got a few of them, but I don't really understand how that works. But I'll try to post that because this was really just some cute fabrics. I want more. It's like an obsession. I've always said that there's two hobbies here. One is sewing and one is collecting sewing things. They're two separate and very different hobbies, and I enjoy both of them. And I can't even tell you which one I like more because I love collecting stuff. And you know, I talked about my mother moving here from Arkansas to California, and she collects tons of stuff. And it might just be her generation, although I do have a few things that I've collected. I get disillusioned with collections. Like I had teacups for a while, and people were giving me teacups, and I'm like, kind of like, but I didn't pick that, you know? It's my collection. I should pick it. I know when I love something. You know what I mean? So I got kind of disillusioned with that. I'm like, I'm tired of teacups. I don't want any more. Don't get me any more teacups, please. And I haven't really collected too many other things. But my mother has several collections, and it's like she loves her collections. So is that a generational thing? I'm wondering. But I feel like my fabric and my patterns are collections. And then all my notions are collections. Like I love trims and ribbons, and I love all that stuff. Appliques. I've got collections of things. So I'm no better. I'm not picking on anybody. Believe me, I'm no better. But that's kind of what it is. This is going in the stash. And my woven stash is kind of it's a little bit of everything because I really don't understand woven. This will go in the knits, of course, but I don't really understand the woven. So I'm trying to get there, and dresses like this one make me want to do more of it because when I was doing some watching of sports, if you can't cover up, it gets really hot. Like you're sitting in a bleachers, you got a long dress on, you're covered. It's like the sun can't beat on your skin. It's going to beat on this black dress. Maybe I'll make a different color out of my pile that's over there, a lighter color. But it's just, this dress is just great because it covers you up and keeps you cool, and it's light and airy, and I cannot say enough about it. I wouldn't make it out of this though because this is too stiff. This needs something that likes being stiff. This one would work with this pattern really well, but I'm not thinking of it for this pattern. I'm thinking of it with that, I don't know, a gauzy fabric. What would you do? Anybody want to vote on these fabrics, these two, and tell me what you would make with them? I love your suggestions. I get so many great ideas from everybody. So, there it is. That's the mystery box. The mystery is solved. And I do not have enough time in the day to get all the things done that I want done. And that is the usual, right? I kind of feel like I don't want to buy any more fabric because I need to sew all this up. And I'm obsessed with sewing all 7 of those pieces from that fabric haul a few weeks ago. I want every one of those in my closet. And now I feel the same way about this one. So that's my plan. I want to do some marathoning. This was fast and easy. I could make this in no time whatsoever. And the one I'm working on now is fast and easy. But I ran into a glitch in that I thought the pattern fit me because I had cut it and I had altered it and I had made it mine. But for some reason it was too big. And so I'm having to take it up. I'm just not expecting that. So I didn't like do enough try-ons to catch it early. And so I'm fixing it, and it's going to be a great dress. But it's taking longer than I wanted it to. But I will adjust that pattern, so if I make it again, it will fit me. I don't know what happened. Sometimes you just don't know. And I need to make more notes on my fabrics and more, like, I've been, like, I'd say like 60 to 70% of my patterns have a piece of fabric swatched, pinned to it, so I know what I made with it. And if I didn't, I'm lost. I don't remember. What did I make with that? I'm lucky to have a channel. I can go back and look, but sometimes I didn't even show it, or I didn't say it, what it was, or I didn't name it in my words where you can search it. I may have spoke it, but I didn't write it. So I need to be more organized. I guess I'm just rambling now. Sorry. More organization, please. And I will say that if we're talking personal now, because I usually do talk personal second, cleaning out my mom's stuff and helping her sort through her whole lifetime of stuff has changed my perspective on my stuff. I need to purge. I need to declutter. I need to purge. I need to get rid of stuff. And it is so hard. So, you know, sometimes I want to be impatient with her sorting, and then I have to sit back and say, it's just as bad. I have just as much stuff. I told my granddaughter that I wanted to purge her toys because she's just suddenly grown up. She's 12, and it's just like the little girl part of her seems donezo over. And I have so much, like, toddler, you know, stuff. And so she sorted through and picked out the stuff. Please leave these, and you can send the rest to the thrift store or give it away. And I've been procrastinating. It's almost like I don't want her little girlness to go. I don't want her toys to go. I don't want them to go. I was thinking about a friend of mine who has 2 little granddaughters that are toddler size, and I'm going to call her and see if her mama would like to have them. My grandma box. It's a whole suitcase full of little dishes and tea sets and cash register and all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. And of course, the lemonade stand that I got at a thrift store. Oh my gosh, it gave her hours and hours of pleasure. She was too big for it when I got it. And now it's just like, she's sad to let me get rid of it, but she's never going to play with it. Never again. She's just not. So letting go is hard. I may be talking about that more because I've got more to do. If you watch me regularly, did I mention at any time that a tree fell during one of those storms a while back and crushed my shed, which is like a garage to us. It's like our garage. We call it a shed because it's built like a shed, but it is a garage, and it's where we kept all our stuff, and it got crushed. And it's almost like we're not as disappointed as we thought we would be because it's like freeing. We don't know what's underneath the tree. We've been waiting to hear from the insurance people, and they are going to rebuild it for us. So now we got to get everything out of there so that the new one can get built. But I don't know what's under that tree, and I almost don't care. I might cry a little when I see a few things because I know my Christmas dishes are under there and they're probably gone. But it gave us this push to we have to sort it out. It has to be empty. Things have to be decided, what we're keeping, what we're not keeping, and make it ready for building. And that was a God thing. It's like God said, okay, I've waited on you long enough to clean up your stuff. Here we go. Doo-doo-doo, boom. I used to joke, I wish someone would rob my shed. I would never know what they got. I also tease that if you live in the country and you live on property, you never really sort out and get rid of anything. You just build another shed. Yeah. And I don't want to be that person. Like, I don't want to be that person. Like, I don't want my kids to have to go through a bunch of stuff that didn't actually matter to me at all. At all. So I need to make sure that what I have matters to me, and when they go through it, they can know that this is what I thought was of some value to me, whatever it might be. And I'm going to purge some of this room and some of the fabric I thought I liked and some of the scraps that I don't think I'm going to use. I just need to start letting go, and it's easier said than done. So who understands what I'm talking about? Anybody? Anybody? You know, do we just live in the land of plenty? We have so much. And it's a new problem. New problem. Too many dishes, too many trinkets, too much stuff. I have too much stuff and I don't want it. But then when it comes to choosing this thing or this thing, it's hard. I might need that. I might want that. I don't know. So I'd love to hear a rousing discussion on that. We could probably do a whole video series on that, right? Well, I want to thank you for stopping by and watching my channel. I so appreciate you. I love this time when we visit together, and I really enjoy the comments, getting in there and seeing what you have to say. So thank you so much for that. And I will see you next time.